Hello and welcome back to another creator challenge. This one is called Nether Mob Drop. Now, you're going to see me add a pack to the game. This is nothing you have to have. It's just going to quickly give us some things like a gold chest plate, diamond sword, things to make a portal. And it's also going to give me a nifty little timer on the screen so that it's good for viewing. But you don't need it. You can totally play this without it. The description of the game will be in the comments below, and you really should run it. It's been a lot of fun. I've been running quite a few of these, and so I thought I wanted to show you one of my early good runs, even though we're just getting into the beginning of this month of runs. So, what is this game? Well, like the name says, it's a Nether Mob Drop. What you're going to do is kill mobs, and the drops will give you points. You get 10 points for every unique mob drop. For example, if you get a bone, that's 10 points. If you get a bone and an ender pearl, that's 20 points. If you get 2 bones and an ender pearl, each additional item is only worth 1 point. So that will be 21 points. And that's basically it. As soon as you die, you're done, your game is over, and you see what your points are. So I'm gonna throw away the obsidian, throw away the flint and steel, head into here. Now once we get inside, I'm gonna run a little quick script that will put me both into survival and start my 10-minute clock for you to see on the screen. You don't have to do this obviously if you're playing at home, but this is what we're doing here. 10 minutes, here we go. Now let's talk strategy, right? You have to have a strategy for this kind of thing. And for me, the strategy is all about balance, right? Obviously we wanna kill lots of things, but you have to live in order to kill these things. So if I were to like run into a nether fortress where there's lots of different types of mobs, that'd be cool, right? Lots of mobs there, but I'm probably gonna die real fast. So I'm trying to find things like this skeleton out here by itself that I can pick off without having to worry about all the other mobs. Okay, but sometimes you get shot at. Yep, you have to worry about that. Now, these guys are tricky because sometimes actually, most of the time they're far up in the air, so you need to try to find a way to get them when they're down low. And fortunately, I was able to get this low. I'm getting shot at, but I was able to pick up 2 drops from him. I was able to get both that gunpowder and that ghast here. So that was definitely worth it. You see there, balance. I'm killing, but I'm trying to then run away before I get, killed myself. Here we go, we're picking up some bones and some arrows, both worth, 10 points for the unique item and a few extra points there on top of that. Now, where you get placed is kind of important too. Unfortunately, for some reason, I keep getting placed high up on like islands where I have a hard time getting down to the rest of the game or the rest of the nether. I don't really know if that's standard, or if I'm just having bad luck, but it's just something I keep running into. I'm having to, skeleton. I have to keep jumping down and risking my health to try to be able to get to more of the nether regions. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm trying to decide if it's worth dropping down there in order to find another section of the nether, hopefully get to more biomes. And well, choice was kind of made for me. I'm way too hurt at the moment. Run and hide is the game at the moment. Remember, I told you it's about balance. So right now the balance is survive. Don't worry about killing, just survive and live longer. And now we're just going to wait for a second. I guess we'll speed up the clock during these waiting moments. Now I want another crack at these magma cubes. They can't keep ignoring me and not, see, there we go. Does it only the medium? Is it the medium size that drops the magma cube? Maybe that's what it is. I keep trying to go after the little ones because they're safe, but the medium ones is the magma cube. So I now have one of those. That's 10 more points for me. We're looking pretty good. I can take another one. I don't really need the magma cube at this point because it's just a single point, so I don't want to hurt myself. There I am getting shot at. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. I think I really want to jump off the edge. That's why I keep looking back. I want to jump off the edge and find a new location. But I am going to try this guy. 3 hits with a diamond sword, and I have 10 points for that golden nugget. As long as you find these mobs kind of just off by themselves as a single, it really gives you a chance to go after them without having to hurt yourself too much. So we're gonna try it again. I don't think there's any of these guys. Oh, I was wrong. There's another one around. Let's see if I can take him. Okay, run away, run away. That's definitely part of the strategy. How fast can you run away? That's what I want to know. Okay, get over here, build ourselves a little hidey hole, and we're going to regain our strength once again. Now, I do want to pause here for a moment because there might be a death coming up. And it's for me to know and for you to find out. But when you die, all your stuff goes away. So we want to take a moment to look at the current score, and then we can add up anything else as we go along to know what my score is. But if you see there, I have 7 unique items. That's 70 points. With an extra nugget, extra bone, and 2 extra arrows, that's currently a score of 74. Now, anything else I add before I die, that will only add on top of that score, but we need to get out of this hole to find out what that's going to be. So let's get out and go. Now, I have a bit of a problem. As I pointed out at the beginning, I'm kind of on this 1 biome floating island. Well, I guess 2 biomes. There's a bit of a nether waste out there. I don't have too many more unique mobs and unique drops. I guess I could go after a skeleton and get a bow. That might be a unique drop I could get. But I'm thinking now I need to get off of this island, hopefully find another biome, and quickly in these last 4 minutes pick up a few extra 10-point items. But I'm gonna have to, risk it. I'm gonna jump off of this thing, and I'm not entirely sure how safe that's going to be. So I did see this eye over here. I know it's a bit risky, it's a bit of a jump, but it's not too bad. I pulled it off. To be honest, jumping off something like that, I'm more worried about a ghast blowing me up than anything. Now, at this point, I know my clock is winding down to 3 minutes. I know saving my life for very much longer is not necessary. I just need to kill something and get some more points. And this bastion's looking very tempting. I could go over there, maybe kill 1 or 2 things for some points. But instead, I'm gonna try my luck on this Enderman. He's just out here by himself. It's just 1 single. I'm sure with a shield up, I can take care of this, right? It shouldn't be that big a deal. It's just a single Enderman. But yeah, I died. But all right, that's it. The Nether Mob Chop Challenge. Give it a try.